Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Sakuna of Rice and Ruin running on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Alright, let's see if this runs any better. The original release was plagued by some performance issues. Hopefully on the Switch 2 these will be fixed up. Looks like the last update was in 2021.
Oh, by what means do you ascend to this place? Here, turn back, turn back, turn back. You do realize I'm speaking, yes? Yonder lies the lofty realm, the realm of the gods. It is no place for humans. Hoy! What part of turn back eludes you?
Ha! I finally found you. I had no clue such a grand bridge was on this mountain. It's time to pay up. You won't get away from me this time, Katsura.
Ishimaru, why have you chased us this far?
A dunce like you probably wouldn't understand, but we're at our wits' end too. I can't let those kids go, and you, traitor, you need to die.
Then I shall steel myself, if I must.
Could you look any more pathetic? I can't believe you're a samurai. Whatever, just die.
What? Princess, what are you doing in a place like this? I will not allow this. Return at once, Princess.
The hell? What's going on? Whoa!
Oh, please do carry on. You needn't let me interrupt you. Still, how fascinating. Are you humans? You are, aren't you? To cross swords immediately upon entering the lofty realm. What a barbaric display. Go on then, get on with it. The Day of Tribute is such a bore. All there is to do is drink until my turn comes around. But today, my little jaunt has been rewarded with the most unexpected encounter.
My princess, you mustn't associate with such...
There's no need to fret. I'll return soon.
Ha! Quite the luxurious getup.
Ooh, you're most perceptive for a ruffian. Splendid, isn't it? The peak of elegance. It demonstrates my status magnificently, don't you think?
Oh, you reek of sake. I thought you were a kid.
How dare you! I am a hale and hearty adult!
Ah!
The sting of that horrible comment sobered me right up. I suppose I'll return to the banquet and reacquaint myself with the joy of intoxication. Children of men, ahead lies the domain of the gods. Turn back before the bridge vanishes. If you don't, your safety cannot be guaranteed. Or so they say.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to play through it, and I'm curious to see if the Switch 2 fixes the performance issues, because it had a rough time. And Sakuna's actually in the new Harvest game.
That child has incredible strength.
Or you can download her.
She mentioned a banquet. If we follow her, we might find something to eat.
Yeah, really cool world. Good art. Good soundtrack.
I can make my tribute every year using only the rice they have on hand at home. How splendid it is to be a high-ranking noble.
Is that so? I myself must put forth every effort. I hope that Lady Kamuhitsuki will acknowledge me this year.
Too bad, so sad. You can't change the rank you're born into. Ah, I know. My dear friend Kokorowa, I'll bestow upon you the honor of helping me. The more you appear before Lady Kamuhitsuki, the more likely she'll be to remember you.
Right. Then, if you would be so kind.
Lady Kokorowa.
My
Oh, Kokoro.
princess, please desist from this japery. You must fulfill your own vital duty.
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy it on PC before the Switch 2 came out. Just because I said the performance was pretty questionable here and there, and it was like, why is this game running so weird on the Switch? But you know, maybe there was a lot going on.
When you return to your seat, you must not lose yourself in drink again.
This again. You're so bothersome, Tama. Being drunk has no bearing on my ability to fulfill my duty. It's child's play for... Huh? Uh-oh.
Now, where do you think you're going? I'm not finished speaking with...
Sorry, Tama. I was wrong. I'll sober up and get to work. I'll be right back.
Oh, my princess! So you finally learned to heed my words!
Hey, you humans! This is not good. This is not good! Never mind my duty. I'm going to be in hot water if the children of men wander in here. I must catch them, and quickly. I won't let you escape! Hold still!
Oh wow. Okay. Wow, the performance is so much better. Yeah, this game moves like night and day now.
What do you think you're doing? This jar is outrageously expensive. Don't you underestimate me, fool! I am a god!
I know, it's Bionic Commando. Bionic Commando farming.
Hey! You aren't supposed to run into me! Too slow! Take that! Yeah! Over here! Look again! Take that! Gotcha! Gotcha! Take that! You're out of here! Take that! Pokoroa, you and your puppets. When I return, you are getting an earful.
Yeah, this actually runs at 60. I mean, I remember the game struggling to run at 30 on the Switch 1. It's quite shocking to see.
This is the divine garner! Do they mean to eat my offering of rice for Lady Kamihitsuki? I absolutely won't allow it. You've done it now. I shall etch a painful reminder of your hubris upon your lowly human souls. No, wait. The alcohol and oil in here could swiftly embroil the whole place in flames.
What was that loud noise?
I smell something fragrant.
Princess Sakuna,
Yes.
you have been blessed with favor as the daughter of the great warrior god Takaribi. Yet even so, you have obliterated the divine garner, along with the offerings I was to receive. Alas, what have you done?
Oh, please forgive me. It was all their fault.
A god mustn't blame their crimes on humans. Now then, children of men, identify yourselves.
I am Katsura Uemon no Jo Takamori. The people call me Tawemon.
I'm Kinta. Who are you? The head honcho or something?
I'm Yui. I don't like it here. Please send us back home.
I'm Mirte, and this is... Kaimuru!
We gods and you humans are of two realms. That is to say, the natural order divides us betwixt the lofty realm and the lowly realm. Nevertheless, the floating bridge of heaven which you crossed has already disappeared. Even I, the preeminent goddess Kamuhitsuki, do not know when it will next appear. Therefore, until it does, you are to help Princess Sakuna rectify the disorder left in the wake of your bedlam.
Rectify... meaning...
Princess Sakuna, do you recall the Isle of Demons? It is the outlying island where your parents met and defeated the evil god Omizuchi. That tumultuous land has long been a nest of demons, and has yet to fall under my control. You are to investigate the origin of the ceaseless horde of demons as you expunge them from the island.
But that's... I beg your pardon, Lady Kamihitsuki, but the Isle of Demons is entirely too far away. Reaching it alone will take me days.
And? Did you expect to commute from here? You will establish a foothold on the Isle and see to your orders from there. Until then, you are banished from the capital.
You are banishing us? Truly?
My word is law. That is all. Now be gone.
Banished.
Come, princess. Let us go.
hate this. I hate it. I hate it! I'll die if I leave the capital!
You are too old to be throwing a tantrum. What is done is done. Let us carry out our mission and return to the capital, post-haste.
Sakuna.
Kogoroa! I refuse to go with those humans! I wish to stay here with you!
I too will be lonely without you.
Sir, may I?
By all means. How pathetic. Such ill-fitting behavior for the descendant of the capital's greatest warrior god. However, this might actually be good for her. Raised here in luxury, the princess has wanted for nothing and has grown accustomed to relying on her parents' wealth. I pray that she learns much in the course of the hardships that undoubtedly await her.
Please take care of Sakuna for me.
I will guard her with my life.
Goodbye, Sakuna. I'm sad, but a little relieved as well. I wonder why that is.
Exertion. My muscles cry out.
Listen, you. Me and the samurai here are the ones who rode the whole time. I feel like my arms are gonna fall off.
Now, it's all right. So, Lady Sakuna, what should we do now?
Good question. I'll petition the old man. Old man! Hey, Tama! Are you sleeping?
So, we've arrived at last. This is undoubtedly the Isle of Demons.
You truly are an old fart. You were clearly listening, so hurry and explain our next objective.
I believe this cave continues to the heart of the isle, at which point it unfolds into a mountain pass. At its peak is the house where your mother lived. Let us head there first.
Huh. Okay, got it. All right. Mosey along, children of men. You! Not you. You're a bit too young.
Kaimaru is with me.
What about the rest of you lot? Why is no one moving?
'Cause the isle's full of demons, huh? Right, Kinta?
Yui's right. Aren't gods supposed to protect us humans?
You cheeky little twerp. You're called Taemon, correct? Is that sword at your hip a mere ornament?
My humblest apologies. This blade may be of ancient and noble descent, but I myself have utterly no skill in swordplay. Once, when I drew it in dire circumstances, the handle slipped from my fingers.
Princess.
All right, fine. I shall go by myself.
Then we will follow your lead.
I think that's fine. Ooh, I got some brains.
Gotcha!
down there. How odd. What is a door doing in a place like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Judging by its looks, I doubt we'll be able to proceed through it with ease. Yeah, this is quite the turnaround for this game. Like I said, it really struggled with performance on the original Switch. Now it's running at a rock-solid 60. Well, for now. I mean, maybe it'll drop here and there later, but this is actually enjoyable to play. You know, the texture quality is still low, but at least the performance is good, which is a sacrifice I'm more than happy to make. Before the quality was low and the performance was bad.
Identify yourself.
You are not a demon. Are you a servant of Kamuhitsuki? Whoever you are, you will rot here for all eternity.
What did you just say? How dare you threaten me, a high-ranking noble?
Princess, he's...
Do not interfere, old man. Keep your distance.
Bear witness to the legacy of the Ashigumo. You can't escape.
Over here.
I'm serious. I see right through you.
What is this, an earthquake? And a ferocious one at that.
Why are the subtitles shaking too?
Where are you skulking off to? We are not done here! Slippery weasel!
We may actually be headed to the same place.
The mountain pass.
You. How did you get here?
Huh? What do you mean?
This mountain pass is enchanted with a spell that disorients would-be interlopers. Only those who know about the pass already are able to reach this place. And the one armed with that knowledge is none other than me. It's been some time, Ashigumo.
What a surprise. If it isn't Takaribi's blade familiar.
We mistakenly crossed blades with you earlier, but we have no quarrel with you. Stay your hand. This is my master, Lord Takaribi's daughter, Princess Sakuna. Owing to unfortunate circumstances, we are impelled to take up residence on this isle. Is the house still here?
Yes, I'm still taking care of it.
So you're acquainted? You should have said!
I seem to recall you rushing ahead without heeding me once again.
We can talk at length later.
Right. If we don't go fetch the others, they'll never find this place.
I'm delighted that you figured that out.
You know, sometimes I wonder if you're mocking me.
It is slightly damaged, but in surprisingly good condition. This is strong wood. The house is still habitable.
You are called Ashigumo, correct? Why would you protect my mother's house with all these demons swarming around?
I owe your father a great debt.
The evil god Omizuchi, who your parents battled here, also threatened the Ashigumo tribe. Your father, Lord Takaribi, gave them strength and wisdom, and they triumphed over Omizuchi together.
Huh. So that's why. Quite the honor, I dare say.
It's okay.
Inside. Hey! Where do you get off gambling through my house before I so much as set foot in it?
You've toiled long and hard, that I can see. Would you allow us to use this house?
You have none other than Takaribi's daughter at your side. I cannot refuse.
This must be fate. Let us aid one another.
Now that we have a house, we are settled. You all can do whatever you want from now on. I shall convalesce until such a time that I am prepared to carry out the solemn duty bequeathed unto me by Lady Kamihitsuki.
Whatever we want? Like what?
Princess, this is no time for a royal nap. There may be a storehouse here, but its reserves are drained. If you sleep your days away, as you did in the capital, you will starve ere summer comes. And as long as the demons rule this island, foraging is too great a burden for the humans alone. Your divinity dictates that you must be the one to act, my princess.
You're telling me to go out and hunt?
Fulfilling your duty means strengthening your foothold here, day by day. Moreover, you and this land share a deep connection. There is no better place for you to begin your journey.
If not a royal nap, couldn't I at least royally procrastinate until tomorrow?
Goddess, should we plant something in this field?
That is a splendid idea. But first, we must find some seeds.
I have some rice husks right here.
My word! How terribly convenient.
Why would you walk around with such a thing? Are you not a samurai?
I was born into a family of warriors, but my focus is on field work, not the sword. I have kept these husks with me ever since I left home, and stooped to becoming a bandit.
Wouldn't millet be easier to start off with?
No, rice might prove to be just the ticket. My princess has inherited abilities from both Takaribi, the warrior god, and Toyohana, the harvest goddess. As such, her powers are greatly affected by the 5 grains, and particularly by rice.
We plant rice. Sakuna grows strong, yes?
Indeed, it will become easier to drive the demons back. By growing rice, we can fill our bellies and reduce the demon population in one stroke. 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were.
Then it shall be so. Lady Sakuna will go hunt. We'll stay here and plant the rice.
We've got to help too.
No work, no food, I guess.
I will help too.
Yay! Oh wait, haven't had a say in this.
Taemon, I expect great things from you. Give it your all out there in the fields.
Your trust will not go misplaced.
But how am I to proceed with exploring an island I know nothing about? Ah, perfect. I shall ask him. Ashigubo, is there any place to hunt around here?
Hey,
There is a small cave nearby. The demons there are weak. You may have some luck finding food. As a long trip sounds rather laborious, so I shall heed your suggestion. I'll tend to the rice until it begins to sprout.
Ho ho!
Luckily for us, I found some tools in the storehouse. We must express our gratitude to Lady Sakuna's mother. I'll tend to the rice until it begins to sprout. Okay. Hello, Sakuna. You feeling healthy today? To what do I owe the pleasure, Princess? Why did I bother scooping this filth? Yeah, what do I do with it now? Now that I've scooped it? I was walking around with this bucket. First throw in a base component, then decide how much amber to add along with additional components. Yeah. What? You need something from me? Okay, they're all useless. They got no information. Yeah, this is locked at 30 for some reason. Yeah, some parts are locked at 30 and some parts are locked at, can go up to 60. Seems like all the action scenes are unlocked, while the farming scenes and the cinemas are locked at 30. Kind of interesting how they went about it. Hiya, goddess. Cylindric Cavern. Let's go. Striking certain spots of terrain will cause items to appear. Yeah, I kind of got that from all the glowingness. The sparkliness. Is that all? I hardly broke a sweat. There may be yet some in hiding. Why not rest a spell, then come back here? I found some ingredients that look edible, so I shall heed your counsel. Let us return home and feast. If you put X while in the menu, you can return to the world map.
Welcome back, goddess. Oh. Did something happen? Personally, I'm exhausted, but...
Go see the old samurai. He's by the shed.
I have a bad feeling about this. My intuition is always right.
Yeah, too bad the whole game isn't unlocked in the frame rate.
You trying to make us starve to death, you big doofus?
Kinta, getting angry is bad. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so ticked off!
You're making quite a fuss. What in the world happened?
This dingus lost all the seeds in the water!
What? Does that mean we cannot grow rice?
All that's left is this small handful. The rest is...
Apparently, he's only ever watched farmers and hasn't ever done a lick of farming himself. Ugh, this chump is dead weight.
I thought you said we could trust you. How do you plan to fix this?
It pains me to say so, but in truth, I lack not only the skill to fight, but any sort of manual skill at all. I adore farm work, and yet I am inept at it. I only got in the way of the farmers. I assumed I was the only one here who knew anything about planting rice, so I was inspired to succeed for once, but... Oh, I've brought dishonor upon myself. To make amends, I shall slice open my belly and...
That is quite unnecessary.
Stop! Stop right there! If you're gonna die, do it someplace where we don't have to watch you bleed out.
Oh...
No one wishes for you to die. We were merely asking what we're going to do for food.
Having one less mouth to feed certainly can't hurt, though. He eats enough for 5 people. I mean, how greedy can you get?
Stop, Ermi. Why do you hurt Taweman? Taweman is nice. He only made mistake. I am not Yanato person, but I understand that is not right way to act.
Okay. I cannot argue after being scolded by a person who is not of this land. Your name's Myrte, then? For your sake, we shall make peace. This evening, we shall all feast on the meat I gathered and turn in early. That goes for you as well, Shorty.
Oh,
What is it this time?
I am good cook. Today I will make meal from my country. It will be so good.
Oh, okay. A dish from your country, you say? I do not know where you hail from, but I'll look forward to it nonetheless. I shall give this meat to you then. Cook us up something good.
Okay, I will try hard.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Ugh, you expect me to eat this? Yuck. Blech.
I'm stuck.
What is this?
Thanks.
Menu charred lump.
I cannot eat another bite.
Lady Sakuna, the leftover seeds have managed to sprout. It's finally time to plant them, but
Have you got a handle on it this time?
I tend to get a bit carried away and end up crushing the seedlings and destroying the footpaths.
That sounds like quite the mess.
I think that goes beyond merely being inept. Hey, Tama, what are you looking at? You're not thinking of putting me to work again, are you? Just consider how ridiculous it would be for a harvest goddess to plant the very rice she receives as an offering.
No, it's not strange in the least. Our country's harvest goddess is abundantly energetic. Your mother, Lady Toyohana, worked the fields every year, as does the preeminent goddess, Lady Kamuhitsu.
Are you serious? Even the noble Lady Kamihitsuki mucks about in rice paddies? Surely you jest.
Be that as it may, we cannot entrust our continued livelihood to the children of men. Most are but women and children, after all. Do not worry. I'm sure you will excel. You are none other than Lady Toyohana's descendant, after all.
I am confident in my knowledge of the process, at least. I'll teach you how to do it.
Don't act all high and mighty after what you did yesterday. Now then.
Plant every seed in the soil. Over close to fields to control the water level. Once the gate water is in, the other water lets out. Leave the rest of Tama. The more work you leave to others, the more quality will decrease. Yeah.
I must clear my mind and focus only on moving. This is agricultural enlightenment.
Of course, I don't know. I have no idea how to do this right. Weirdly enough, there's no tutorial on this. They just have you jump right in and do this. It's like, what's the spacing? I guess you just find out the hard way in this game. I mean, many of us don't know how to do this.
My back hurts. Is this okay? I planted them with enough space
Too far
in
apart.
between.
No training. I have no idea. Finished at last. There were hardly any seeds, and yet my back is killing me.
No.
No, you did a fine job. I can barely believe this is your first time. And I can barely believe you got any experience doing this. So what do I do now?
Yes.
During the summer, you watch over the rice while pulling out any weeds that sprout. I've heard that maintaining the right water level is also vitally important to their growth, but we can leave that for later. First, we must tend to the weeds. I will leave that to you until it comes time to harvest. My penance is unrelenting. You're now free to hunt or plant rice as you please. Check your story progress under requests in the pause menu. Take a look when you are not sure how to proceed. You're staring at that rather intently, child. Are all boys this drawn to the blade?
Uh-huh.
child? Aren't you a child? Ain't you a child too? I am a full-grown adult, thank you very much. How dare you say that in the face of such mature, flawless beauty? I'm a goddess, I tell you. A goddess. You should be idolizing me. Huh. Doesn't seem so cut and dry to me. First of all, you're pushing the goddess junk real hard. It's pretty fishy, you know. What did you... What is going on here? Righteous fury has rendered me speechless. Talk amongst yourselves for a spell. So, you want to become strong?
Right on.
It's not like I want to wave a sword around or anything, but I've come from a line of craftsmen. What have I got to do to make something as amazing as this? There's nothing on the level of the sword, but I can at least make a kitchen knife. You want to learn? Seriously?
Hey.
I'd need a forge to teach you. Goddess or Buddha or whatever you said you were. Just who do you think you are, summoning me so nonchalantly? It's not my fault. I can't leave them. I can't leave from here. Anyway, sorry about before. That was my bad, so please. I'm begging you. If I just had a forge, I could make tools for you. I shall think on it. Enough water to submerge your ankles should be fine. Watch over the seedlings until they begin to take root in the new soil.
I'll let some water into the field. I filled it with a little water.
The hall's already full. There'd be nowhere to put this. One on hole. It's empty. Clay. I think I already took all the resources here. What is this cave? From the exterior, it gives me the impression of being a magnitude smaller than it is actually than it actually is inside.
Yes.
Long ago, your father, Lord Takarabi, dug out this cave in order to be closer to his beloved Lady Toyohana. He utilized the space as a training ground. In truth, the cave is indeed as diminutive as you sensed. However, a spell is in effect that shrinks all who pass through the entrance.
Is that so?
My father had many talents, I see. The shrine in the center appears to still be active. If you touch it, you can begin training.
Good grief.
Father was rather brazen to dig a hole under a lady's house without permission. Since I'm here, I might as well make use of it. I've obtained some scrolls. Oh, this takes me back. These are Lord Takaribi's writings on the art of battle. Father wrote this? Wishing to share their knowledge with each other, Lord Takaribi penned The Art of Battle. Likewise, Lady Toyohama wrote The Art of Farming. When your parents left this island, their teachings were passed on to the Ashigumo tribe. However, it appears the scrolls were scattered and lost in the wake of the demonic invasion. Perhaps I shall give them a look, if I haven't had chance upon any more. We can get wood here, and here we can get everything, right? Yeah. Your stomach is growling. Until you sate your hunger, you won't recover health, and any food effects will dissipate. In order to fill your belly, you need to return home and rest. Okay. Sakuna, I am sorry for before. Oh, that charcoal-looking thing.
Okay.
I am knowing. Yanato ingredients are best used in Yanato food.
Right.
No doubt you are quite proud of your country, but if ingredients do not match the recipe, there is little point in forcing a poor fit. If you are to be in charge of our meals, then it would be best for you to learn how to cook dishes that are more familiar to us. We shall start with something simple. How about this?
Yeah.
Ja, I can do that.
All right.
Good. Then once I acquire the ingredients, I shall leave the work to your magic. I don't even know how to rest. The game doesn't really tell you all that much. I'm assuming I'll rest in here. Oh, well, that's fine. I guess we'll just do some combat. Oh, I'm doing 1 damage. Oh, hey, good morning. Or evening, depending on where you are. Skipping Stone Hill. It is nighttime though. I must return home. Here's some ingredients. Should you fail, I will not be upset, so do not fret over it.
Thank you.
You have my thanks.
What?
Huh? From time to time, you speak our language perfectly. That was quite a shock.
Yeah.
I'd like to study. I want to know more about Yanato. I cannot stand studying personally, though I quite admire your cheerful diligence. Diligence? Perhaps I should rein in my vocabulary after all. Mirth learned to cook. Complete Mirth the Studious. Alright, dinner time.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Oh, okay, good. She made more than charcoal. I think he said boats are fun. Remembering our trip from the capital, you seem quite the merry. That was no pleasure cruise for me, let me tell you. As a goddess, by rights, I should have had my own cabin far away from you lot. I'm sorry to hear. My humblest apologies, Lady Sakuna. It was through my actions that this indignity has been visited upon you, and I shall accept any fate that you... Enough! You made that point clear enough on the boat. Your remorse does nothing to help my current situation. Princess, I do believe some of the blame falls upon you as well. Getting drunk and sneaking away on the day of tribute only to reveal the location of the capital to the children of men. But they saw my awesome power, and I clearly warned them that their safety could not be guaranteed. I thought that would be enough. It is quite peculiar that we received such a light punishment compared to Lady Sakuna. Lady Kamohuzuki would not deign to involve herself in the affairs of mere mortals. You children of men would not put an insect to trial, so it is in the lofty realm where only gods are worthy of judgment. I don't regret nothing. What were we supposed to do? Just starve to death? What's that? How about I soften up that hard head of yours? Princess. I know. Even I am not hot-headed enough to start a brawl during a meal. But I'm watching you, brat.
It was good.
Happiness is a full house.
Melting. I'm melting.
7 herbs have spoil, 4 plums have spoil, mugwort spoiled. Oh, jeez. Well, all the spoil stuff we can use to add to the fertilizer. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Sakuna of Rice and Ruin running on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, this is a major improvement over the Switch 1. The Switch 1 had a real struggle during the action scenes. And obviously they had to try to lock it down to 30 frames, but it would often feel very sluggish on the original Switch system. So if you have a Switch 2, then this game runs amazingly well for the action scenes. For everything else, it tries to lock it at 30, which you can see, well, not on the title screen, but during the cinemas and in the villages. I doubt this game will have any sort of patch that would fix that. Obviously, the system could do 60 frames all the way through if it was allowed to. But yeah, I think this is a much more enjoyable experience. So, this is another one of those backlog titles. I'll play it every once in a while, but it won't be a major priority, especially with the newer game available. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream. I have to go buy some shelving. There's not enough shelves in this place.